67. Uchhanga Jataka. Uvijka deva me puto, pathe dhvintiya pati tikacha desagna pasami, yato sodaria manya. Moreover, Lord Tiloguru Buddha, who had meditated on the samsara chakras at one time, said this Jatak to a certain Danai woman as she was closing the temple. Once upon a time, 3 people from the country of Kosol were living near a certain forest. At that time, the thieves who were hiding in the forest caught the people and took away the loot. The king's men did not find the thieves and came to the place of Sisana. They asked if the father of the thief who had been sitting in the forest was now walking. They tied him up and betrayed him to the king of Kosol. At that time, a woman came and walked around the palace shouting that she would give me a garment. The king heard the woman's voice and said, "Give me a cloth." Hearing this, the royal men took a garment and went near the woman. Seeing that satri garment, I did not ask for this garment. It is said that the male garment is red. Let men go and tell the king, "Lord, this is not a woman's garment." The king informed the judges that a man's garment would be burnt. At that time, the kings were called to the closeness of the women and you pray for the men's clothes. They criticized, "Yes, Lord, for a woman, Vallabhya is like a garment. When the man is not there, it will be said that you, the satri, who wears a garment worth $1,000, are dressed." The kings were pleased to hear the woman's words and inquired as to who this 3-day man would be. "Lord, one of them is my brother-in-law. One is my dad. One of them said they are my sons." When the king heard this, I was happy. He asked. The woman says, "Lord, if I live, I will have one son. I also got a son. My parents are dead, so a dead person is rare. Therefore, Lord, give me even the dead," he said. The king happily betrayed the 3 to the rat woman. Thus 3 people got rid of their sorrows because they were women. This matter was revealed to the Bhikkhu Sangha. After that, one day, the Sangha of monks gathered in the Damsabha Mandapam and asked, "Will 3 people be saved because of one woman?" They said that is the virtue of that woman. Lord Buddha, the sage, came to the Damsabha Mandapam and sat on the Buddhasana Mastaka. "Monks, what kind of speech did he have in the first half of my coming?" "With a speech called Vichara, when you say Anamhai, monks. After saving these 3 women, they will not appear now." He said, "The former is the same as the last." On the previous day, when a king named Brahmadatta was ruling in Benares, 3 people were sitting near the great forest. At the same time, which one of the 3 is preferred by the king? When asked, the woman says, "Lord, are all 3 disobedient to you?" Said, "Yes." When you said that you will not be accepted by all 3, then he said that if you are not accepted by all 3, give me my dead. The king will take away the son or the son. What is the use of these animals? At that time, Lord, the names Vallabha and Puttu are common. He said that he could not get flowers. "O king, if you make the wife very round, the sons will be common names for the women." Ina Tubu is similar to Pala. Vallabhayos are common to the woman who goes down the road and goes to Udikalawa. The one who saw it, they are afraid. For some reason, I do not have parents, so if I now bring a dead brother from one womb from another, I will not see another land where that mother is full of kukshi. Therefore, he said, "Let me die." The king was happy that this woman's truth would be told and brought all 3 from prison and betrayed them. He took all 3 women and went to the same place where he was hiding. Lord Buddha, who was the teacher, said, "This woman saved the 3 of them from suffering, and now she will not appear. She was saved before, and after this sermon, she reconciled the previous events and finished this Uchhanga Jataka. The four people of the past are now the same four. At that time, he said to himself, if the kings were Tiluguru Samyak Sambuddhu. The woman says, Lord, if I live, I will have one son. I will have a son too. My parents are dead, so a dead person is rare. Therefore he said, Lord, give me the dead. The king happily betrayed all three to the woman. Thus, because of the woman, three people got rid of their sorrow. This matter was revealed to the Bhikkhu Sangha. One day after that, the Sangha of monks gathered and sat in the Damsabha Mandapam. Will three be saved because of one woman? They said that is the virtue of that woman. Lord Buddha, the sage, came to the Damsabha Mandapam and sat on the resurrected Buddhasana Mastaka. What kind of speech did you have in the first half of my arrival? With a speech called Vichara, and said Enumhai, monks, these three women will not appear now after they have been saved. He said salvation before and until the end. On the previous day, when a king named Brahmadatta was ruling in Benares, three people were sitting near the great forest. At the same time, is any of the three in the will of the king? When asked, Sastriya said, Lord, do not all the three accept you? Said, yes. When he said that all three of them do not accept him, then he said, if all three of them do not accept you, give it to me. The king will take away the son and the brother. What is the use of these animals? At that time, Lord, the names Vallabha and Puttu are common. He said that he could not get flowers. O king, sons are common names for women around the waist. Ina Tubu is similar to Pala. For the woman who went down the road and went to Udikalava, the Vallabhayos are Subhayos. The one who saw it, they are afraid. For some reason, I do not have parents, so if I now take a dead brother from one womb from another, I will not see another land where that mother is full of kukshi. Therefore, he said, let me die. The kings brought all the three from prison and betrayed them with happy hearts that this woman's story will be told. He took all three women and went to the same place where he was hiding. Lord Buddha, the sage, saved the three of them from their sufferings. He continued this sermon and said, salvation will come not now, but also before. The 4 days of the past are the same 4 days now. At that time, he said to himself, if the kings were Tiluguru Samyak Sambuddhu.